Hello and welcome to day 176 of the 365-day meditation challenge, where I challenge myself to meditate for 1 hour a day in 2 sessions of 31 minutes. And it's time to practice what I preached. I talked so many times in this channel, on this channel, and the other channel that I have, I talked so many times about looking at just the outputs. Don't care about the inputs. Don't care about the outside success. Just care about the things that you are doing. And now I'm forced to do so because some things have happened in my life and I cannot grow my business anymore, which means for the next 5 months, I can only look at the outputs. And since in that direction I cannot grow, now I have to find another way. Now I have to find another output to something else that can provide me with some inputs. I never said you shouldn't care about the inputs. I only said that the outputs are the only thing that matter. You need to understand that. You need to understand. You don't. But the point is that for me, it's very important to look at the outputs that I have, the things that I'm doing, the actions that I'm taking, instead of, and not even look at them, just focus on taking as many actions as I can towards the things that I want to do. And because that's the only thing that I can honestly have any control over. Because no matter how much things you do, how many things you do, you end up doing something that annoys someone or breaks a few rules just because the sheer luck of it. It's exactly the same thing with my eye. It's just probability. People my age should not be blind in one eye. It happened like 3 months ago. But I am, just because of the luck that I had. Just because that was the chance. And it happened to me due to also internal factors and external factors. Either genetics and some other behaviors that I did. Who knows? Of course, I lean more towards the behaviors that I've done. I have stopped doing these behaviors for the last 3 months. No more smoking any cigarettes. No more drinking. I haven't had a drink in like 3 months. And I don't miss it. However, last night I wanted to smoke or drink or do something to cope with the emotions that I had last night when I found out that I'm basically stuck and unable to do anything for 5 months in terms of my business. Of course, things can be so much worse. I could be losing sight in the other eye and not be able to work at all. But in the business that I already have. And yeah, that would be even more awful. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because it is a challenge that I didn't ask for, but I find myself in, and it has energized me. Today, I didn't sleep that much, and I still was able to work. I know. Towards the thing that I cannot work on. I can work on, but I cannot get anything from it. So for the next 5 months, I have to wait. And yeah, that's the whole point. It's kind of bad. I have to wait for 5 months. And yeah, after that, I have to go back to doing and posting more courses and begging the corporate overlords that they will not punish me yet again. That's what happens when you have corporate overlords. You give some people a little bit of power and they take advantage of it. They just because they had a bad day and they don't understand that they are playing with your livelihood. They don't understand and they do not care. They justify it. Oh, I'm just following protocol. And I'm like, yeah, but you could be nicer. You could just say like, oh, I don't have to give a reprimand. I can just send an email and make sure that the person changes those things. And sure thing, that's what happened. And of course, the reprimand still stands for the next 6 months. Well, 5, because I got 2 of them, one last month and one now. And now I'm kind of risking it. If I post more courses, I'm risking it. I'm risking losing everything just for small, insignificant things. That's the most annoying part of it. It's because of small, insignificant things. Nitpicky. Someone looked so hard to find something to reprimand me. And they did. Even though I can find that was the worst thing ever. In both situations, I could find countless examples of people doing the same exact thing and not getting punished by it for it. And now I do. Why? I don't know. Maybe I have a shitty face. Maybe it's because I'm angry right now. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? All I can do is get over this frustration, get over the emotions that I have, and truly look at the bigger picture, which is the outputs instead of the inputs. And I can also start the meditation right now. And there you go. The meditation is over. I got so distracted by bad thoughts, by bad thinking, by revenge, by vengeance and justice. And I don't usually get distracted by negative thinking. I usually get distracted by looking forward to the things that I'm going to do. But it seems like, well, I know that it has truly been very, very hard on me to see the positive things in this situation that I'm in. Fragile livelihood. It can be taken away from you in an instant. Like things, people don't realize that, but usually people are not so cruel. But corporations are. Corporations hide cruelty behind rule making and policies and things. And you don't even deal with the people who are, they don't see your situation. They only care about, oh, that's the policy and if they see the smallest thing. They once gave me a strike for forgetting to delete one number, just one number in a step of the course. Like I had a 3 or a 4, I don't remember. Just in the title of the step, just a 3, the number, just one number, forgot to press backspace once. And for one backspace, they threaten your livelihood, the ability to pay your bills and sustain your family and whatever else. It's unfair, especially when basically most of the people on the platform do the same things without any reprimand. That's how bad it is. I just feel unjustly punished. And it's funny because I used to have this analogy about training dogs and about human life and human society, and why, as when you are a human, it's so much more different than when you are a dog, especially if you are with a trainer. Of course, you reward the dog, but sometimes you punish it. When the dog does something you don't want it to do, you punish it. Sometimes, depending on what behavior the dog does. A punishment can be just telling the dog, hey, that's a punishment, or being a bit more physical. That's not how it works with human behavior, with human life. And it's so strange because whenever you are doing something, no matter if it's good or bad, you can be punished for it. And it's the worst when you are doing something good, you are working your ass off, you are doing the best that you can with no malicious intent, with no intention to harm anyone, to just no intention to take or be devious or whatsoever. You just have the purest intentions. Your actions reflect that. Your results reflect that. The work that you do reflects that. And you get punished, even if you are doing the best thing that you can do, which doesn't really happen. Well, it does happen with dogs as well, but with crazy people. But in human world, you don't even have to be with someone who's in front of someone who's crazy for them to do that. They just have to have a bad day, or not even have to have a bad day. They just have to think that they are right and you are wrong, even though they might be right but that doesn't automatically make you wrong. It's not really as black and white as people think. So that's why it's super unfair to just do something good and get punished for it. And yeah, sorry for the downer video. Hopefully you gained something from it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I didn't spoil your day. See you in the next one.